seriously, I am such a fool. Okay, there we go. And the stream is working, so I should best get back to the game. Good morning, everybody. It is Christmas Eve. And we are playing Farming Simulator 22 on Glenleathann. June 2, 8 o'clock in the morning, close enough. Actually, I have some work to do. So, had some problems last week. Had to move that. Had to move the roller. Had to completely delete this first clamp because the silage was bugged in it, and then I had to sell all of the silage. So we don't have any grass silage left except what's in that bunker, and it's not grass silage yet, it's 65% grass silage. So that's a thing. Don't think we've got much in the way of work to do, however. This is our sorghum, which is growing perfect pH, perfect nitrogen, and has no weeds, and is all nice and pretty. In here we have our sugar beets, which are doing the same thing. We're stage 3 of 7. And over here we have a Lamborghini that we're gonna take out for a quick drive. I just have to figure out where the tool is that I want to put on the back of it. Over there, the blue one. That's good. Pull forwards a little bit and then fold it up. That's good. Oops. And then we'll rearrange where the camera is and go for a quick drive to our newly purchased fields. Try not to... You know what? Okay, I'm done with that. Oops. Okay, that just keeps getting in the way. So we will do that, and we will remove logs. Yes. We will remove stumps. Yes. Okay, and we will put the chainsaw away. There we go. Now it's going to be a little bit easier to come around that corner. May take some of these bushes away too. They're not causing me a problem at the moment, so I'm going to leave them as is for now. Oh, we're going to be chopping down a lot more shrubs though, so let's get a move on. Oops. So this field here, covered in lime. We don't. Oh my goodness, there's trees. Wow. Okay, we're going to be doing a lot more stuff today than I actually expected. So turn that off, we'll jump out and we'll start chopping things down. How do I? There we go. Oh, they always fall to the left though. So, again, another quick resculpture of things. Since I own all of these, I'm just going to end up chopping all the things down. And we'll go back to here and just remove the logs and remove the stumps. There now. Now we can see things again. Now I think some of this, eventually we are going to get to the point where we can actually plant trees. But right now that's not really a thing. Okay. I'm chopping down trees, not shrubs. Okay, let's remove some more logs and stumps, and I'll be able to see what I'm doing here. Actually, that's not too bad. Okay. And that was the bit I wanted. Okay, we'll take the rest of these out. Stump. There it is. Yeah, dears, you're going to have to move on now. There now. Okay. Remove logs, remove stumps, back, turn off the chainsaw, and we should now have an open field edge. Good idea. Okay. Now, I need to unfold that. Actually, I should be able to do that at this end. What we need to do is now create fields. Okay, that worked. And I want to save myself a little bit of money on the agronomist by joining these fields up before we actually check the dirt. So, drop that there. And if I keep that fairly straight, should be able to join that up without any issues at all. So that is approximately straight. As far as I'm concerned, that is straight enough. Now, I'm going to flip the thing. And we need to do exactly the same at the other end. Now, the other end of this field, not quite so, well, I was going to say not quite so friendly, but I think this too will work. If I can figure out how to go backwards. Alrighty. So, we'll drop that there. Oh, crap. And we'll back into the sugar beets, so we killed some. Not entirely what I had planned. We'll pull that forwards to there. Actually, this works out quite nicely. We'll do this. And then, because I can drive on this part of the field, because it doesn't have anything in it, I'll actually do this in the direction I prefer to do it in, which is with the side closest to the tractor as the outside edge. And we'll take that very slightly that way. How's that look? Could cut the corner a bit more, but I might then need to deal with that tree. So I'm good with that. So I now need to run along the edge of this field, which is going to be a little bit tricky. Now, as normal, I am killing some of these sugar beets. It would probably be easier if I did this from the other, with the plough rotated. Although again, it's entirely possible that these sugar beets aren't in a state where they can be destroyed by tractors. They can be destroyed by ploughs, of course, because that's always a little bit of an issue. But I would like to save some of these sugar beets, because that way they'll add to what we've already got in the ground in our own field. Alright, what are we heading at here? We're heading at about 40 degrees. It's not exactly the greatest line. But it is a line nonetheless, and it looks like it's working out okay. So, pull up to the top here and crash into the hedge. Okay, that's as far as that's going to go. Flip that. And now that we've got the edge against the crop done, this thing becomes a whole lot easier. So long as I don't accidentally reverse into it. Alright. And I'm not sure what this angle is going to be, but I think now I'm going to do GPS things. Okay, 215, should we call it? 210, 210, yeah, whatever. No, that's not a thing. The thing I want is that one and that one. Auto width. And we will do A with a setting of 240. Actually, 220. Lower the thing. Oh. Raise the thing, swap the thing. Now lower the thing. Now the green line is the middle of the plough. The red line is where the tractor needs to drive to get the plough to plough the width that I want it to plough. So it's not exactly in line with the field to the left. I think it's in line with the field to the right. So I'll very carefully do that thing. Raise it up. And I'll do all the bits on the left first. So what I haven't checked is what state the fields are in. That's a little remiss of me. Let's have a look at that while we're here. Okay, we are here. There we go. This field needs ploughed, this field needs ploughed, this field will need to be ploughed. What I might do is not plough it yet. I'm not planting anything in 87 or 104 until we harvest the sugar beets. So that is basically the plan here. I do want to obviously join the fields together because we're going to need things. Okay, cut across there. That should be good. Lift that up, flip the plough. Get the Lamborghini lined up correctly. That should work. Lower. Good. Forwards. And here we go. Okay, so this bit's all joined up. This means when I pay an agronomist to do the lined field on the right, it will do all the way up to the original plot line, which includes where the hedge was and all the grass that I'm currently ploughing up. Now the sugar beet one, I'm going to have to wait till I do the other end of that field, which we're going to do momentarily, in order to make sure we cover all of the fields. So I'm not going to pay the agronomist to come in yet. We'll get all the fields ploughed together as best as I can determine, and then we'll pay the agronomist to come and do the soil analysis for all three of the fields. That up, flip that round, and I think I am going to do a little bit of this bit and go kind of there without driving on sugar beets. That's good. Oh, it's kind of a shame we don't get a Lamborghini in Farm Sim 25. This is actually a nice tractor. Although that said, Deutz-Fahr 7 Series, that is just as good. And less white. Okay. Doesn't quite meet. That's fine. Hush. Hush beepy thing. Lift that up, flip that around, and you know what? I'm going to do a turn this way to make sure our sugar beets are less threatened by large deadly farming implements. And the last bit. Now, because these three fields are all going to be combined together, I'm not going to bother doing any field prep on anything right away. So I assume the bit with the sugar beets on it at the moment is going to need something in the way of lime. And even if the rest of the field is counting as the pH is good enough, yeah, it's just, we might as well do everything at the same time. Plus, we've got kind of a precision applicator. So we always apply just enough of what we need. I don't know if I should take out the hedge on the right here. I may consider that between episodes, because so long as we've got a hedge on one side of the farm track, I don't mind just taking it all out. Now, I guess we can turn the engine off again and jump out, because we have some hedges to chop down. Okay. So Mighty Jingles dropped a video on Astronautica this morning, which is basically Subnautica in space. Subnautica is a fun game. They just don't have really the time to just play it and start to finish, just do a run through, which usually means when I get back to it, I've forgotten where I was at, so I have to start over again. So, looks like a good game, probably not going to end up playing it. Okay, I want to get this and see how close. 230? Yeah, maybe. How's that look? Close, I guess. Actually, let's try forwards. That was 230. I could go 235. Should we try that? Oh, that's no. 230 was Actually, it's not really 2/3. I don't think the GPS angle is as precise as entering single degrees. That is kind of a little bit of an issue with it. So I can't be super precise, I can be approximately precise. So back that up, we'll unfold. That's going the right way. We'll turn on the GPS line and we will lower the plough. And we will drive down here and hopefully we will get... That's not working out too badly. However, it looks like I'm getting a little bit too close to the